What's up, lads and ladettes? How are we all doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastically well. Ooh, do I need to... yes. How are we all doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Is the sound working? Yeah, the sound's working. That's good to hear. That's good to see. So, today we're going to be doing a daily challenge. It's not quite a bonus. It's Merp Survival mode. Alright, so... I got this one yesterday as well, so I got this 2 days in a row. Merps are really easy to kill, but because they do swarm, there's this like extra little thing. It's like, you kill 80 merps. Dying will reset the progress. Of course, I'm wearing ghost armor, so that rule kind of doesn't apply to me. That doesn't apply. You know, it's all good. So we have 80 merps to kill. We've got 60 PED worth of universal ammunition. That should be plenty. We're using one of our daily mission weapons, a Soul Mark V CDF edition, and we're just going to see how things go. Because we're able to kill these guys in like 2-3 shots, depending on how things work out. So I'm hoping we come like if we can get a decent loot sort of return. Yeah, if we can get a decent loot return, that would make me very, very happy. And I just realized that these guys drop animal eye oil. Okay. I wonder how much eye oil we'll actually get from this. And I'm just gonna, because I can't be fucked right-clicking every time I kill a mob. I really can't. I just can't be fucked every time I kill a mob to right-click. Now, I thought these guys dropped muscle oil, not eye oil, so that's actually really good. See, the reason why I want the eye oil, and I also want the muscle oil, but the reason why I've been trying to find a cheap mob to kill that drops eye oil, because eye oil is used to make, I think it's like Plastic Springs 1? Yeah, Plastic Springs 1s. And the plastic springs are used in some weapon creation, so I really want those. I really want those. I really, really want those. And we also got another daily mission, which is kill Pfeffoids. So, you know what we do. We're gonna be basically using that over the next 4 days. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that over the next 4 or 5 days, and we're going to be doing the Pfeffoid Caves. So what I might end up doing is I'll record that. Ooh, Bombardo. Awesome. 63. That's not too bad. I've seen better, but 63 ain't too bad. So yeah, what I'm going to end up doing is probably record all of the sessions that we do in the Pfeffoid Cave to get that daily mission, and we're going to see how much in total it costs. And we're going to also look at our... Hold on. My brain just had a little bit of a fuck up. Yeah, we're going to see how much we either lose or gain. And yeah, it's gonna be good. I think what will be a safe bet? I think it costs around like 30-40 PED to do the Pfeffoid Cave, and luckily we've got a daily weapon that will be able to do it just fine, so it's not like we're going to run out of like time or anything like that, so that's always a good thing. It's always the worry that, you know, you're going to do all that and then you're just going to run out of time, which is always bullshit. It's always bullshit when you have a timed thing and then you run out of time. It sucks, so you want to make sure that you have enough stuff. Now, while I've got you guys here at the start, I guess I should probably say, if you're new here and you're enjoying the video so far and you like hearing my old voice, feel free to hit the subscribe button. It's free, and we're slowly on our way to 2,000 subs. That's gonna be good when we get there. We're close to 1,100, so that's always a fun time. And I should also get a couple of businessy bullshit out of the way as well. Where's my book? Where is my book? Hold on. I found it. Alright, so, you know, Gyziz, Gyziz. I still can't pronounce your goddamn username. if you're hearing this, my dude, you won the 750 PED in the giveaway, so please get a hold of me, either in-game or leave a comment on this video letting me know what time you tend to go online. Give me your time, or give me, Entropia Universe time. That way I can give you your 750 PED. And Dre 1, you have a pet vixen that you need to claim as well, so let me know. I'm not sure if we're friended on EU or not, but yeah, let me know. Yeah, so there's the business shit out of the way. Also, I will not be doing Elite Dangerous. I bought Elite Dangerous, and the flight made me feel very sick. It gave me a headache, and it made me feel very sick. See, there's a reason why I don't do first-person flying, and it's exactly for that. The fact that I don't think I don't get vertigo, but I do get motion sickness. It's not vertigo because, like, my mum gets vertigo and all that sort of stuff from video games. Actually, funny story. When we first got our PS1, when I was like 7, something like that, my mum played Alien Trilogy because, mum, Alien fan. So she tried her hand at Alien Trilogy, and yeah, she got mad vertigo. So yeah, she can't do first-person stuff. She can do third-person stuff, and I can do third-person stuff. I can do first-person shooters, and I could do some first-person flying sims, but I think it's because of the extreme movement in Elite Dangerous. I just fucking couldn't. I just couldn't, so I had to refund it, so won't be any videos for that. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Eve. I know one of you guys was like, here's a hint, try Elite Dangerous. I tried, and I can't do the flying. I can't do the flying, and I have no idea if there's any, what do you call, I couldn't find an option for like a third-person view. If they had an option for a third-person view, then I might get it in the future, but I personally couldn't find one. It didn't give me any prompts that I could do it, and I couldn't see any settings to go into third person, so yeah, that kind of sucks. I was hoping it would be third person, but just from the images, the pictures, and all that sort of stuff, a lot of it showed the spaceships in third person. So I don't know, it's just not what I was expecting. So I'm actually a little bit disappointed because it looks and sounds really good. And for all reasoning, the combat is okay. Well, actually, the space combat is kind of dog shit, if I'm 100% honest. The tracking and all that sort of shit is pretty dog shit. Yeah. I mean, if you're into it, then it's probably fine, but for me personally, it was pretty dog shit. Just because it made me feel so fucking sick. Yeah, it made me feel so freaking sick. The actual flying is okay if you're just navigating, but as soon as you get into combat, nah, I almost hurled just from the motion stuff. So won't be doing any of that, but I will be doing Eve. And since I got a refund, I'm gonna be getting Orcs Must Die 3. Now, I love Orcs Must Die, like the series Orcs Must Die. I played through the first one. I've got one level left on the second one. But I'm going to do some endless stuff and some classic in order to get some more skulls and all that sort of stuff. So I will actually be doing like live streams and things like that of Orcs Must Die 3. So, and it's multiplayer, so if anyone wants to play with me, you let me know. You let me know, and we'll set up like a Discord server just for, well, not a Discord server, but a Discord voice channel just for Orcs Must Die 3. It's because it's so fun. But yeah, so we won't be doing any Elite Dangerous, which is a shame because it does look really cool, and some of the reviews got me pretty hype, if I'm 100% honest. Like, one guy was talking about how he traveled from one end of the galaxy to the other, and it took him like, literal IRL weeks. It took him 3 weeks to go from one side to the other. And he said that he came across, like, pirates or whatever. And he also found a derelict ship with some auto voice whatevers. And, like, all this other stuff, which I find really cool. One game I will be playing, though, is Star Trek Online. Because, you know, your boy likes his space games. So I'm going to be getting Star Trek Online. I'm also going to be getting Rogue. It's either Rogue Galaxy or Rebel Galaxy. It's not the JRPG. It's the third-person space flying sim, which is really cool. Okay, so there's the survival mode done and dusted. We got 2 tokens, 2 little old tokeny tokens, which is always nice. And we're gonna go back. We're gonna see how much it cost us to actually do this, and we're not gonna worry about shooting any more of these little fuckers. So we'll have a look at the ammunition because we don't have to worry about the decay on that. So 19 PD. And we got back 15, 16, 17. So we got back about 17 PED. So that's all good. Oh, okay. Ha! Got a message from No Unfriendly Limon. What up, No? Cheers for watching my stuff. Hey, Scott, I've been watching your mining videos. Was wondering what gear I should get dash work towards to. Okay, so I will reply to you in a minute, but this is actually a really good question that I really should answer now. So you're watching my mining videos and all that sort of stuff, and you're wondering what gear you should get and work towards. Now, take my information with a grain of salt because I do not do a lot of mining, and there are far better miners out there. Far better miners out there. And in fact, if I find a channel with like really solid mining instructions for modern EU, then I'm gonna not link it in the description of this video, but I'll talk about it in a future video, give them a bit of a shout out and all that sort of stuff. But with the mining stuff, look at the F101s to F105. Like, look at the F10 series, right? You got F101 to F105 and 6, I think. So, yeah. First, we're going to just have a look at our stuff, and then I'm going to... Yeah, we will go to Port Atlantis Mall. Good dessert there. So, 17.28, and we used... Not 19, so we only lost like one and a bit PED, nearly 2 PED, so that's not too bad. Not too bad. So we're just this is gonna be a little bit of an impromptu like look at stuff, right? So when it comes to the mining, the biggest important stuff is the obviously the decay of your stuff, and the use is obviously important to keep track of, but your depth is another one, okay? Depth is a very important one to keep in mind, okay? So I'm gonna pause the recording and then unpause when we're at an auction and all that shit. Okay, let's have a quick looky-loo. So we've done our hunt, so we don't need to worry about anything like that. So let's have a look at some of the mining stuff, okay? That's weapons. Force of habit. Okay, let's have a look at the mining. So you got different stuff. You've obviously got your refiners. You got your finders, and you have your excavators. You also have your amplifiers, but I think if you're just starting off, don't touch amps. I mean, I shouldn't be touching amps either, but they're fun, especially if you drop a big, get a big hit. But let's look at the finders, because you're talking about upgrading equipment and all that sort of stuff. So let's look at your finders and things like that. So if we have a look at the F101, so we're going to grab the F101 and we're going to pin that, and we're going to grab the F105 and we're going to pin that. So if we have a look, with the F101, the learning period is nothing to 0.7. So this one you could use straight off the bat, right? But let's have a look at the main things, the average search depth and the range used, right? Because the actual usage, probes used, it's exactly the same. So the average, like the range of the F105 and the F101 is pretty much comparable. It's 1 meter difference. But the search depth, right? The search depth between F101 and the F105 is pretty much doubled. It's just under double, okay? Now you might be wondering what's the importance of the search depth. Certain things will be found far more frequently at lower depths, okay? So go onto Little Big Mining Log and all that sort of stuff, and you'll see some of like where certain things are found. When you mine, and I'll be doing a mining log and all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna be doing like a little bit of a mining series. It's gonna be fun, but I'll get into that later on down the line. I've actually got a couple of series lined up specifically for Entropia that will hopefully, I'll be able to stick with and have a little bit of a bread and butter sort of thing for the channel, specifically when it comes to Entropia Universe. It's going to be fun, but I got to sit down and write up some ideas and a list and all that sort of stuff. So, I am not proficient with the F105, okay? I am not proficient with the F105, so I really should be thinking about more using an F104, which is not in here. Hey, yo. F104? No. Let's look at the F103. So we'll have a look at this one as well. And we'll pin that one. Too easy. So, if we have a look at the... Actually, no, I'm better off using this one. Yeah. So if we have a look, so the F101, you can use this one straight up, right? And there are learning periods. I mean, I'm in the learning period for this, so I'm going to be getting more stuff. So if we look at the difference between all of these ones, so the F101 has an average search depth of 263.7. I believe that's feet. I don't think it's meters. I think it's feet. The F103, the search depth is 363.2, and the F105, its maximum average search depth is 522.4. Now, understand it says average search depth, not maximum search depth, right? So this is the average. This is the average zone, right? So certain things will only be found. Certain things will be found more frequently at lower depths, right? So you're going to find more variety of things at the 500 mark than you will at the 260 mark, right? And again, you're going to find even more rarer things the deeper you go into the earth, like into the ground. So if it's around, let's just have a look at some of these really, really big, expensive ones. Let's look at a TerraMaster 8, sure. So this TerraMaster 8 has a search depth of 1,000, okay? So this is going to be pulling up a lot of the ones that have the higher markup, right? And with certain people, what they do is they don't chase after globals or Hall of Fames. They'll find them, but what they're going to chase after is they're going to chase after the higher markup stuff, okay? So here's my tip. Look at the various finders, and I suggest going with the F series because you can get them for like the unlimited stuff and all that jazz, so you don't have to worry about, the markup and all that sort of thing. But once you're either nearing max or are max with the average search depth, move up to the next one or move up to one that is more suitable for you. That would be my suggestion. But the higher you go, the search depth is going to increase, right? So the search depth is going to increase, and what increases with the search depth is the more rarer finds, okay? So you're going to be finding things like, let's have a quick look at some of the resources. If we go with the raw minerals, and we go, the fuck is that? Sorry, I've never seen this before. So this thing, Tritonite ore. Okay, so this has a big markup. a big old fat markup. So this is probably bullshit rare. Okay, so this is probably absolutely bullshit rare. But let's have a look at some of these other ones. Let's look at a big one. Let's look at Nixarium. Right, obviously the true markup is going to come from, actually, what are we doing in, let's look at this, and let's look at some of the, we'll look at some of the more higher markup stuff. So, here's this, so Quantinium Ingot. Here we go. So this has a large markup, right? So this is probably found at larger depth. So this is probably found, you know, more past the 500 mark, more regularly. Now you will find rare stuff in the upper, like the upper sections, but, you know. But to answer No's question, which I will answer him in a message, but just so he knows. Just so No knows. It does, you should basically just go from one to another. So, once you're proficient in one, move up. Once you're no longer proficient in it, you know, or once you're, if you're not very proficient in it, then move down. Like, you just gotta, you know, little bit of, you know, you just gotta look at the equipment itself, figure out what you're more interested in, what you're more proficient in, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, anyway, I've spoken about this too long. It's been nearly half of the video. I've just been talking about this shit. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that for now, you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna be making a video about mining, but more towards different resources you can use to mine, but also just the basic stuff. And but that won't be for a little bit because I need to get a few things. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. You all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one.